Hello. How is everybody? Waiting to get shared in. How's everybody doing? It's a great day for crafting. Just trying to find myself here. Maybe. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, we are in an event today. By the way, I'm Julie with Vintage Flair. We are in an event with Lolly's Crafting Friends VIP, and it's hosted by Miss Ollie at Lolly's Crafty Designs. We're doing books today, and let me tell you, I am not, this is not in my element. I'm so used to doing vintage stuff, but we're going to try it. Something new. I'm game. So I am going to do like everybody else is doing today. So I've got a frame here. It's already crackled, and I got this at, I think a no, not a craft store. Where did I get this? At a thrift store. But I'm going to redo it anyway, even though it's already crackled, because I'm going to crackle also, but we're going to do a different color. And then I'm going to use this beautiful print. This is from Miss Terry at Orchid Line Designs. She has some beautiful prints, and I saw this and I thought, yeah, this is the one I need. So that's what we're using today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is paint this. The bottom coat, we're going to do truffle. Hi, Miss Patricia. How you doing? Hi, Donna. Hi, Stacy. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Okay. I think I need to get some new paints because mine, I don't know how you guys do yours, but I use mine for like one thing every now and again, and then it gets nasty, and then when you go to use it, it's got little pieces of dried paint in it. So I would say I need to make a trip to Walmart because I like Waverly paint. That's basically all I use because it goes on so smooth. And I like it. I like it a lot. But like I said, this is all new stuff to me. I'm not used to doing anything but vintage stuff. And usually it doesn't involve anything but old jars and all kinds of old stuff. Nothing like this. But it's a challenge for me, and I'm game. I like a challenge every now and then. And I should have, if I would have been smart about it, I should have done one in advance just to see how it was going to turn out or if I could even do it. But you know what? That's all part of crafting, and whatever it looks like, and it's going to look nice regardless, right? Yeah, Waverly paint is the best, in my opinion. I haven't really tried any of the others, but why change what works for you? My daughter is here today, so if you hear a lot of talking in the background, it's her. She's a talker. She's always on her phone. All right. The only thing I don't like about this frame is it's got the attached thing on the back, so it's hard to paint with that on there, but I'll do the best I can here. And like I said, we're going to put this paint on, then we're going to crackle it up again, but in a color I want. All right. And I'm only going to do one coat of the truffle. I think that's all it needs. I came in here, guys, and I started to get ready for the live. And I had my laptop plugged in, and I forgot to turn the button on to turn the power on. So my laptop was completely dead. But it's powering now. Dry this up real good. Donna, I'm the same way. If you, I'm not going to spend that kind of money. Not for when you can get something as good as this paint, and it's just as good. Hi, Amy. How are you doing? Thank you for sprinkling, Teresa. I appreciate it. Normally, when I do crackle, I use my coffee podge. But when I crackled the jar the other night for my live, it didn't seem like it crackled that well. So I think I'm just going to go in with straight glue. I don't know if maybe I had too much of the coffee in there. I don't know what happened, but it crackled a little bit, but not like I like it. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I actually got that desk from a friend of mine that I went to high school with years ago. He was selling it, and mine was really old and not like antique old. It was just a cheap desk. So I got that from him. And I like all the cubby holes in it. Okay, that should be good enough. Roll my sleeves up here. All right. Now, let me pour some glue. I didn't have that ready. But it's all good. We'll make it through. I just had this glue out last night. My grandkids know that they can get glue from Mamaw, and they make slime. But I tell them, I'll supply the ingredients, but you have to make it at home. slime. That stuff gets everywhere, and then you can't get it out of nothing. All right. Let's go ahead and get this on here. I like a big crackle, guys. So I'm going to put this on fairly thick. And I usually don't dry the glue before I paint it. Everybody tells me to, but I just think the crackle does better if you don't dry the glue first. And I'm not going to get on the inside there. I'm just going to do the outside. And hopefully this glue will crackle it really well. And that's it. I know a lot of crafters like the crackle that you can buy. And again, I think to myself, I mean, that's great for everyone else, but I think to myself, why would I go out and spend all that money on something that I can use glue for? Glue or Mod Podge. It does the same thing. I'm a penny pincher. I know. Okay, I think I got that pretty good. Now, we are going to use French linen. I love this color. Good morning, Diana. Actually, it's afternoon, guys. Here in Ohio. Yeah, my grandkids love slime too, Amy. Love it. And I don't mind playing with it myself every now and then, but when you've got the littles, like, you know, my youngest are 6, they get it everywhere. And Memo's not happy about it. Memo don't say anything usually, but Memo's not happy about it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this painted on here. This might actually have to have 2 coats, guys. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work with crackling. Doing 2 coats, but I love this color. It's so vintage. It just looks old. I may not do the 2 coats. I may like the way it's going to turn out with just this 1 coat. So what's everybody got planned today? Or is everybody going to be watching crafting all day like me? I love watching everybody's ideas, and it's heartwarming. I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and dry this and see what happens. Get this little bit right here. I don't like how I see brush strokes, but it'll be okay. Set this down and let's get this dried up. You're going to be watching and crafting, Donna. Yeah, I figured I could put more glue on it and put a second coat on. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Ooh, the crackle looks really good though. I might just leave it like it is, guys. Oh yeah, that's crackling really nice. And I think I will just leave it like it is. Look at that nice crackle. I may not even have to use my Chalktique on this because the brown's showing through. I think I like it better that way. I was going to sand a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to though. Maybe around, I don't know, maybe around the edges a little bit. Thank you, Donna. I thought so too. Thank you, Teresa. Diana, you're going to be watching while cleaning somebody's apartment. That's pretty cool. I always like to help people out. You guys, we have a really good lineup today. So stick around when I'm done. Just refresh your page. And up after me is Lisa with Lisa's Crafting Closet. So stick around and watch her. I don't know, you guys. Do you think I need to sand on that any, or would you just leave it like that? Okay, I think that's pretty dry. What do you guys think? Would you sand any, or would you just leave it? I think I like the crackle. Yeah, Diana, I agree. No sanding. Okay, Teresa. All right, let's go ahead. That's still warm. Let's go ahead and get the picture in here. The one step I'm doing is going to be a little tedious, and I've never done it before, so I really hope it turns out. It's using book pages. Where's my glass? I had to take the glass in and clean it. It was pretty rough looking. We'll put this cardboard in here. It actually came with 2 pieces of cardboard. I'm not sure why, but I may figure that out when it starts sliding around. Maybe I should go and put them both in there. Okay. My paint came out of the crease a little bit. Let me get my paper towels. Guess I pushed on it a little too hard. And like I said, guys, I got this, I printed this, this picture off, and I got it from Miss Terry from Orchid Line Design. But look how pretty that is. Now you can see my light in it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I have cut up a bunch of book pages. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Hi, Donna. Okay. And what I'm going to try to do, I've seen this before, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll do it together. Let's see if maybe I should start in the middle. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start in the middle. And we'll see how it goes from there. I'm really, 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 really hoping this turns out okay. Of course, I was watching a video on it, and the girl that was doing it made it look extremely easy. So, we shall see. And of course, I'm going to have glue strings everywhere. I don't know why, guys, but for some reason, I don't get all my comments on my laptop. They come across my phone up here, but I can't see them because I'm blind as a bat. But they don't come across my laptop like they should. I don't know why, unless it's just that big of a lag. And what I'm doing here is making little pockets to put florals in. Okay. Thank you, Miss Cindy. I love you. Yeah, I really, really hope this turns out, but I have faith in myself, so we shall see. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start on the other side. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? That's my daughter's name, Mary. I named her after my grandma. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. I may have to put one over here in this corner because I think I went a little too far on this one. Shaking like a leaf, you guys. Probably should have ate. Now, some of these are upside down and some of them are not. I didn't do it that way on purpose, but it is what it is. The benefit the other day came off wonderful without a hitch. Everybody's crafts were amazing. We raised over $3,000 for Cindy and Scott, and I was so happy. Yes, Lisa, it was. It truly was amazing. You can't eat before you go live, Lisa. I'm diabetic, so my sugar tends to drop really quickly after taking my insulin. And I know better than to not eat, but it happens. And then I start shaking all over, and like I said, this is the time-consuming part. This and putting the florals in. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put one over here because it is not even, and that will drive me crazy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. A couple more should do it, guys. Yeah, I seen this craft on YouTube and I was like, that is so cute. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. See how it turns out. I know I have another glue stick here somewhere. Yeah, right here. I'm going to fold this one and see if I can get it to sit in there good. Like so. And so this is what we have with the little book pages. Now comes the next tedious part, is florals, and I don't work with florals usually, but like I said, there's a first time for everything. Okay, and I have a large assortment here. Not sure which ones I'm going to use, but let's see what we got. I know I'm using these because I love carnations, or actually this isn't, I don't even think this is a carnation, is it? I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. We're going to start with it and work our way around. I'm definitely not as good as Miss Karen is. Let's see how we're going to do this. Might cut it shorter. Put that right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that right there. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. And I have these. I think are really pretty. And they match. Thank you, Teresa. I'll put this right here. Actually, we're going to put this right here. I changed my mind. I don't want it to cover up. Let's go over here. Like I said, you guys, I am not good with florals. And I don't think I even like it there. Maybe, and I can't take it out now because it done glued it down. Well, okay, it'll be what it is, guys. least I'm getting a little bit of experience with it anyway. Let's see. I'm trying to get my pinkish colors in first. Put this one right here. If I can see it, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Got a bunch of these pretty daisies. Watch me crack my glass now. Okay, let's see. Where do I want these? I have these. I can't remember where I got these, but I thought they were pretty. Let's see. Get another one of those. I think I got more of that glue on me than the flower. Hi, Miss Terry. How are you? Terry, I spent the whole morning prepping and part of last night because I was so nervous about this project. Let's see what we got next. I think I want this other one in here too. How much time do we have? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let's see. I need Miss Karen here to be helping me with the floral part. Okay, get some of these little daisies in here. Get in there. Here you go. Not too shabby for my first time, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Marianne, you want that when I'm done? That's my daughter. She wants this when I'm done. We'll see, child. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually very impressed with how it's turning out. Yeah, Patricia, do it. I was scared to death. You can ask my daughter. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never done something like this before. But I can now say I've done it. Okay, I think I need some green. Need some greenery of some kind. I don't know. Maybe one piece of greenery. And I don't want to cover the books all the way. You know what? Maybe that's good. Maybe that is good. What do you guys think? Do I need green? I don't know. I think that's good enough though. Hi, daughter. Hi. Does this need green in it, you think? Or do you think this is good? Because I'm trying to kind of match the florals up there. And this is not sticking. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Hi, Ronnie. What do you think, Mary? Does it need green, or do you think this is good?
I think if you cut a piece of this off, right there.
And put it right there?
Not the whole thing, just a piece of this part.
Okay. This is what's good about having my daughter here. She helps me.
Just where it pops out like it is on the flowers.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that works. What do you think? Does it look good? All right. And you can still see the books and everything. Now what I'm going to do is I made a bow for it. And I made a little tag that says old books. Gonna stick that on there. Thank you, Brooke. I think it's pretty. Let's go ahead and put this on, and then I'm gonna put a button in the middle.
Yeah.
I think on the side.
On the side. That way you're not covering up the flowers. That's cute. I'm just placing where I want it.
She's already trying to figure out where she's going to put it in her house. Maybe Mama wants it in her house.
Well, you can make another one.
Yeah, this is true. Now we're going to stick a button on here. How much time do we have? 15 minutes. I went a little too quick, didn't I? All right. How's that look? Does it look good? I was going to do some chalk teak on it, but I don't know if I even want to do that.
Looks good the way it is.
I like it, the crackle.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. So, I am done early, but what I could do is when I was going to set this up in my house, I was going to do a candle holder to sit beside it. I was going to paint it, but I think the black goes really well with it. What do you think?
Yeah.
The black?
Goes with the wash.
Because I was going to do the French linen again for the candle holder, but I don't think it would turn out really good with that. But I did do a little bow for the candle holder. Maybe whitewash it. Thank you, Terry. I don't know. I think I'm liking the black.
I just said the black because it goes with what's in the bow and what's on the frame, so it pulls it all together.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm an amateur though, so don't believe me.
How's that? Look good. I think it might need a button too to match. A little button.
You know, it would be really cute
Hmm.
if you made another one like that and did a whitewash one of those and used like the lacy stuff for the bow.
Oh yeah,
That'd
that would
really
be pretty. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, now, there's the candle holder. Let me try to get some of this out of my way. I cut up way too much paper. I wasn't real sure how much it was going to take. Then set this up, if I can, without... And then my candle holder. And I had a candle here somewhere. And the candle probably is going to be done up different. I am not liking the white, but that's just me. And it's probably not going to sit straight. Of course not. But anyway, you get the gist of it. How's it look? Not too shabby for my first time. Thank you, Ollie. I like it. I'm actually impressed with myself this time. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do one candle holder or two, but I think the one kind of sets it off. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Because I still have 10 minutes. I got done way too early. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Sue. But that's it. That is my book craft for today. And hopefully I'm not scared from now on of doing certain things. Like I said, I'd never done this before, and I was afraid of how it was going to turn out. But I think it did pretty good. Any questions? Anything? Somebody talk to me. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Ronnie. Thanks, ladies. I appreciate it. Well, I am done. I'm done early. I don't have anything else to put with it, so I guess I'm just going to get off early. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. And if you notice, this is your design on here. I couldn't help myself. When you posted them yesterday, I was like, oh, I got to use one of those. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. And like I said, stay tuned for everyone else. We have a great lineup of crafters. Like I said, up after me is Lisa with Lisa's Crafting Closet. And I will see you guys later on. Thank you.